Hello. Hello. So this is Dark Caylee, and I wanted to introduce you to her. She's never been on video before, except for the video I made 2 days ago, but that's it. And her story is, let's tell everybody your story. I was in a hotel room. We were traveling, I forget where we were, and I just really wanted to get another Caylee, and I wanted a newborn size, and I had seen the Realborn Elizabeth and Evelyn twins, and they definitely look like Caylee in newborn size. So I didn't have any money, but I really wanted, it was just, I needed another Caylee. So I applied for PayPal credit, and the credit limit was $250. So I went on eBay and I did some searching, and I didn't find anything. And then I went on to Etsy, and I found I found her, and this was on October 30th of 2018, and she was in the price range for the PayPal credit, and I believe she was a second kit. I don't think she came with a certificate of authenticity, and I really don't care. I'm not a a COA snob. And I studied her, and I thought, well, Caylee, always had blonde hair, but she did have some dark hair too. And she, like all of us, she had a dark side. And at the time, I had been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And if you ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you know all about Dark Willow. And I thought, oh my God, it's Dark Caylee. So after deliberating, I finally just said, I have to get her. This will be Dark Caylee, and this will be my newborn size Caylee. And she has the dark hair. And this is how Caylee wears her hair when it's short. This is Caylee's hairstyle. This is up there on purpose. And she's got, I think it's gotten a little bit lighter over time. To me, it looks like it's gotten lighter. But anyway, and she also has the dark eyes. I know they look blue there, but in person, they almost look, I guess they are a dark blue, but to me, they've always looked almost black. And so this particular kit of the twins is the Realborn Elizabeth Awake. And she was reborn by a seller on Etsy. I will link to her below. And I try to keep Dark Caylee in dark clothing, which is kind of hard because it's hard to find baby clothing in black. But this is my favorite outfit to keep her in. Mom loves me. And these are her little feet. She really is tiny. So if you ever want to get the Realborn Elizabeth or Evelyn, they are very small newborns. They really are, and they're very cute, and they're very nice to hold. The artist who made her did a great job. I mean, for the price that I paid for her, this is an amazing job. Her rooting, her hair is so soft. I mean, the rooting isn't perfect, and she does have a bald spot, but that is from my cats climbing all over her. Her hair is just wonderful. The rooting, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's really good rooting. I was impressed by it. I still am, for the price I paid for her. And the hair quality is very good. It's so soft, and I can brush it. It doesn't fall out. And I'm just so impressed by how she was done. And her eyebrow over here, or her eyelash over here, got kind of messed up from the cats climbing on her. But this one is still pretty good. I mean, and even her paint job is pretty good. I like how pale she is. And her lips aren't too dark. I don't like dark lips. And she's weighted so well. Like, when you, I mean, and like you can, she's a little bit floppy. I love it. So for the price I paid for her, she's really well done. She's really well done. And I originally thought about, because around Christmas time, I ended up buying the Realborn Evelyn Sweeping to go with dark Caylee, and this was an albino, so it was light Caylee. I had dark Caylee, and then I had light Caylee, and I'm trying to sell light Caylee because I just didn't really, she's beautiful, but I didn't really bond with her, and I think it's because her eyes are closed, and that's very abnormal. I always bond with a Caylee doll that I pick. You know, before I buy a Caylee doll, I am already bonded to it, to the doll itself. So this was kind of an abnormal occurrence. But so, and then I thought, let me sell dark Caylee too, because I was going through some I was going through something where I was desperate for money, you know, and I thought, I don't do much with either of these newborn twins. Let me try to sell dark Caylee too. Well, after I packaged up light Caylee, that was very easy to do, but when I came to get dark Caylee, as soon as I looked at her, I started to cry, and I said, "You're not in there. You're not in there. Please don't do this to me." And I picked her up and I held her, and she felt heavier, and the look in her eyes, she was looking at me, and it was my Caylee, and I said, I can't sell this doll. Caylee is in here right now. So I am not selling dark Caylee, and I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and during the conversation I said, oh my God, it's because her eyes are open that Caylee can get in here. Caylee could never get into light Caylee, the light Caylee doll, because as you know, the eyes are the window to the soul. So Caylee is able to get in here. She was in here, and she told me, you know, do not sell dark Caylee. So dark Caylee will be staying with me and forever, and I will be keeping her. Whew. So this is dark Caylee. I will try to do more videos with her. I just wanted to introduce her to you and tell you her story. Okay, so this is my baby girl. She's newborn. This is my newborn Caylee, and her nickname is Dark Caylee. That's what we call her. Okay, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, boo-boo. Okay. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Hope you have a good day.